All right, everyone, we'll be starting our next unit, will be Unit 9, and we will be starting calculating interest. Okay, now if you would want to print out the notes so you can follow along with me, that's fine. Just pause this video and then come back to it. Or you can just watch this video and follow along while we go through the notes. Okay, calculating interest. Preston earns money by mowing lawns in his neighborhood. List some reasons that Preston might want to deposit his earnings into a savings account rather than keep it at home. Okay, so one of the things he might want to put into a savings account is that is more secure. And he'll be less likely to spend it. Okay, one reason might be that Preston's money could earn interest or additional money that you can earn for keeping your money in a savings account. Interest is earned regularly, such as annually, and is expressed as a rate or percentage. Okay, so we will be doing two different types of interest. So the first interest that we're going to talk about is simple interest. Simple interest is an interest earned only on the principal. Let me change pens. Or the original amount deposited in the account. Okay, so principal is like the original amount that you're borrowing. So simple interest, this is the formula, I equals PRT. So when we're referring to the I in the formula, that's for interest. The P is the principal, or the initial amount. R is rate. So this will be a decimal. And T is time. And this will be in years. So if a problem gives you months, you still have to convert it to years. Okay, so now we're going to do some practice problems. Use the simple interest formula to find the amount of interest earned in 1 through 3. Then find the total value of the account, assuming that it is no other deposits or withdrawals were made. Okay, number 1 says a $600 deposit for 30 years at a simple interest rate of 2%. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out my formula. I equals PRT. Now, we are looking for the for the interest and the total value. So what we're going to do is our original amount is $600. Our rate is 2%. And the time in years is 30 years. So I'm just going to put them where they need to go. So for our principal amount, I'm going to, instead of that P, I'm going to have 600. Then for my rate is 2%. I'm going to first convert this to a decimal. So that 2%, this is going to be a decimal now. Move it back twice. So I have 0.02. Then I'm going to multiply the 30 years. So 600 times 0.02 times 30. And then you should get 360. So now that is the interest, okay? That is how much money that we've earned. 360 from our original deposit of $600. Now they want to know the total amount. So to find the total amount, I'm going to take our original price, which is $600, and then I'm going to add my interest. And that should be my total value. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing for number 2. Start off with my formula, I equals PRT. Then underline what I know. A $4,100 deposit for 72 months at a simple interest rate of 3.4%. Now, we got to do a couple things in this problem. So our principal value, our original amount, the amount that we deposited was $4,100. So I'm going to replace that. So my P is $4,100. Now, my rate is 72 months. Now remember, we have to do our time in years, like how we put up here, our time in years. So what we're going to do, because there are 12 months in a year, we're going to divide that 72 divided by 12. So 72 divided by 12 is 6. So that means it's 6 years. So that's going to be for our time now. Now our rate is that 3.4%. Again, we have to convert 3.4%. All right. Move our decimal 2 times. So now it's 0.034. And our time is up here with our 6 years. And then we plug it into our formula. 4,100 times 0.034 times 6. And that should give us $836.40.